Adventurers, welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Lorecast. This is your host, Tom, or Robots, and I am here, as usual, but not with my co-host, because Lotus of Doom I think he's probably stuck in a dungeon in Elder Scrolls Online somewhere. He's got some other commitments tonight. He's got some fun new adventures he's doing with some other people, and we have our patrons here tonight in order to keep me company. We have T-Rex and Noodle Al Dente. T-Rex, what's going on? How are you? Welcome.
Hi, I'm good. How are you guys?
Super good, super good. And Noodle Al Dente is here as well. Noodle, what's up?
Never been better, Tom.
Never been better. Noodle Al Dente, you guys will recognize because Noodle has been a supporter of the show for a long time. And T-Rex is new and here. And these two, this is their first time joining us for a patron episode. This is exciting. Some of the regulars aren't here, but you guys are here. And we're going to have a fun time tonight because I have cooked up a super fun quiz game show for you guys. And it's not like a deep lore game show. This one's going to be fun because I don't expect you to know the answers to any of these questions at all.
Awesome.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's like everyone's on equal footing because it's going to be crazy. So I call this, is this a quest name or an obscure novel title? And this is how this is going to work. So I have pulled quest names from the Elder Scrolls Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Okay. Those 3 games. I've also No ESO. I've also pulled the titles of horror novels, fantasy novels, and romance novels.
Oh my god.
Okay. So
it's going to be interesting.
This is how it's going to work out. I will give you the title. And the first thing you need to do is tell me, does it come from an Elder Scrolls game or does it come from a novel? And if you get that right, you get 100 points. So nice. First you have to do is it a game? Is it a game quest or is it a novel? The second thing is for an extra bonus 50 points. If you chose game, tell me which game did it come from? And I've already narrowed it down from you. It's only either Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim. And if you choose novel, it's either a horror novel, a fantasy novel, or a romance novel. And this is the main category. You know, sometimes fantasy can also be horror, or I suppose romance could also be fantasy. But this is the primary category. It would be put in, say, in a bookstore. Does that make sense?
You said horror,
what? Fantasy, or romance.
Oh, right. Fantasy. Sorry, I gotta write it down.
So, game, Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim, or novel, horror, fantasy, or romance. Okay? And there's going to be 15 questions, so you can go ahead and number it if you'd like. You can just on the left side, just kind of give yourself some numbers. And you don't have to do the math at first. Basically, I'm going to say, here's the first title. You're going to write game or novel. And then you're going to write either which game or what kind of novel. And if you get it right, give yourself check marks. If you get it wrong, give yourself X's. And at the end, we're just going to go through and add it all up. 100 points for the first check mark. And if you get a second check mark, an extra 50 points for that second check mark. Got it?
Yep.
Easy peasy. This will be simple, right? This will be simple. Everybody memorizes the names of quests.
Yes. Oh, yeah, totally.
Of course, totally, right? So you don't have to have deep lore knowledge, but the more you paid attention to what you were doing in the games, the more you might be able to be like, oh, that sounds like a quest I might have gone on. Right?
I'm going to epically fail at this.
You're not alone.
This is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see who's going to win.
I never even played Morrowind, so
no, I haven't either. So we're equal on that one.
All right. So maybe it'll sound like a quest, but you'll be like, I don't think that one's familiar. Maybe then you just choose Morrowind because you're not familiar with it. So that might be actually an easy choice, right?
True.
All right. So if you are listening at home, if you're listening live on the stream right now, wherever you are, if you're at work and you just want to shirk your responsibilities and you want to play along with us, then go ahead and take out a sheet of paper. You can play along with us and you can see if you can beat them. There will be a final question at the end where you guys will be able to wager your points. So if you feel like you're having a rough time getting through this, don't worry. With a smart wager at the end and a different kind of question at the end, you might still be able to win this. So everybody's got a shot. All right, you guys ready to start?
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right. The first title is The Necromancer of Vas. V-A-S. The Necromancer of Vas. Is this a quest title or is this a novel title? If this is a game quest, is it from Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim? And if this is a novel, is it a fantasy novel, a horror novel, or a romance novel? The Necromancer of Vas.
I don't know.
And chat, you guys can guess too. Here's the thing. I would rather you guys not pay attention to chat. If you have chat up, try not to.
No,
don't look at chat.
minimized it.
Right.
So
But
I
then
just
again,
wanted to be on as a viewer.
Yeah, if they're, I mean, they could post things on there and be wrong. So then again, they might not be right. So, all right. So put your answers down. It's either a game quest or it's a novel. I hear the writing. I hear the sketchy sounds. All right. And then
My dog's butt.
at the same time, that's your dog's butt in the background. Nice. At the same time, I'm going to have you guys hold up the answers to the screen. And here you go. Jababier in chat says, finally catch a Twitch Patreon episode. These are my favorite. We're welcome. And you guys can post your answers in chat while we do this. So feel free to chime in. Let us know if you think these are quest titles or names of novels. All right. So what did you guys put? Go ahead and hold them up to the screen. Hold the answers up. So we've got a novel, a fantasy novel, and you put game Morrowind. All right, two very different answers.
I need a book for this. I need a book
You
for
need a
this.
book.
Hold on 1 second.
He's going to go get something bigger to write in. So he's got dogs in the background. This is
I
fun.
put this up to my... Oh, this marker smells.
You're getting high on the marker. By the end of this game, you're going to be like, woo! Don't try this at home, friends. All right, you're back. Are you ready for the answer?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, one of you got this right. This is... Actually, you got both parts right. This is from the game Morrowind.
That was a complete guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a big X.
Vas is a location in Morrowind. The Nerevarine must head to Vas, located northeast of Margan. Once they are there, they must speak to the contact Ulin Hennim, in which they must ask him about fighting together.
So I felt like the title of it sounded kind of like, I don't know, like a game. And then Voss sounded like something from Morrowind. So I was like, I'm going to guess game and Morrowind.
All right. So you went with your gut. You're like, okay, that sounds like a thing. Because you may have experienced something like that in the lore or in Elder Scrolls Online and been like, does it sound like a place I've been to? Somebody's referenced it somewhere. Yeah. See, like you might catch some of the stuff.
It sounded too familiar.
Too on the nose.
Problem.
Yeah. All right. Next one up. Here we go. Number 2. The Noble's Daughter. The Noble's Daughter. Is this a game quest? Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim? Or is this a novel? Fantasy, horror, or romance? The Noble's Daughter. It's funny how so many of these names can work for any of those things when you think about it.
It really, like, for real.
And you would think like a horror novel and a romance novel, those are very different things. But then something like The Noble's Daughter, well, that seems like it could work for both. But then you think about like a quest title, and you're like, wait, no, that could totally work for a quest title too. Chat, I want to see what you guys think. Nobody in chat's really chiming in on this stuff. I have a feeling they're like, I don't know, I don't want to guess. I want to see what you guys think. I want to see if anybody in chat can beat our contestants. All right, are you guys ready? All right, let's show them.
So.
Let's show them. I think so. Let's show them. What do you got? Game, Skyrim, and romance novel. The answer is game Oblivion.
I was so close.
So you got the first one right. You get the first part of that right. So that's 100 points for the first part.
I've been watching
Big X.
YouTube videos on some of the quests, and I was like, this sounds familiar. It's got to be from either Skyrim or Oblivion.
Nice.
You pre-planned this, T-Rex. I'm coming in here blind.
So the Noble's Daughter is a quest from the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. Burz Grognash wants the hero to help an old family friend of his, Lord Rugdumpf Grow Shargok at Lord Rugdumpf's estate near Lake Arius.
Oh, goodness.
Such good names for those orcs. All right. Next one on the list. Number 3. Something to talk about.
That's so vague.
I know. It's so vague.
Like
something to talk about.
I don't even know. Oh, goodness.
Sounds romantic.
Something to talk about.
It could be.
Something like you can try and say it in different ways. Something to talk about. Or something to talk about. Is it serious? Or is it something to talk about? You frame it all sorts of different ways. Something to talk about.
I don't know.
I'll just emphasize each of the different words. All right, you guys ready? All right. Oh, I got a message from Lotus. Let's see. Is Lotus going to... Nope. Lotus is not going to make it. All right.
Dang.
All right. Show him. Let's see what you got. We've got a novel and no distinction. Do you want to make a guess there for what kind of novel? Just throw it in there. Just pick one.
Fantasy. I don't know.
Fantasy novel and romance novel.
I have no idea.
Ooh, one of you is correct.
It's going to be Noodle.
It's a romance novel. Yeah, it is. He went with his gut on this one.
It sounded romantic.
It is romantic. When Jo is photographed making her assistant Emma laugh on the red carpet, they become Hollywood's newest it couple.
Oh, God.
Ooh. But this rumor threatens to get in the way of Jo's new movie and Emma's promotion. What will they ever do? All right, next one on the list, number 4. Innocence Lost.
Duh.
What was that? Duh.
I know what that's from.
Oh, you know this one? Well, either you're studying up on some quests, or you're an avid novel reader, or both.
I mean, it could be both.
Could be both. Could be both.
I feel like I'm at a disadvantage.
Sometimes you just got to take a guess.
Yeah.
Right, chat is guessing. Chat's throwing out some guesses there, Tim Tor. Welcome to the stream. All right, Noodles jotting down something. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's see the answers. What do we got? Game Skyrim Quest. That's the same answer for both of you, and you're both correct.
It's the one where Aventus Aretino does the dark
It's trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, the boy in
Where he's
Windhelm
summoning the Dark Brotherhood.
is summoning the Dark
Solitude.
Brotherhood. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, Innocence Lost.
That's why I was like, duh.
Duh. Yep. It's the prologue quest to the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Tim 4. All right, next one, number 5. Striking the Heart.
Ooh, that could be...
Striking the Heart. So many of these could be any one of these things. Striking the Heart.
Complete guess.
Game, Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim, or novel, horror, fantasy, or romance. Striking the Heart. Striking the Heart. Striking the Heart. It's just however you want to say it, right?
I did it backwards, but...
You wrote it backwards? That takes talent.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's see what your answers are. We've got Morrowind game, novel, horror. Very different answers. Tim Tor in chat says Morrowind refers to hitting the heart of Lorkhan. The actual answer is game Skyrim.
Dang it.
The Dragonborn must travel to a Silverhand stronghold, assassinate a Silverhand lieutenant in a Radiant location, and then return to Ayla for the reward. This is
I don't think I've done that.
Ayla the Huntress gives you. Yeah,
is that right after you turn into a werewolf?
Yes, this is after. This is one of the companion, like post-companion Radiant quests.
Oh, I've only done that like once on one of my characters, and I was like, eh.
But I was thinking about Lorcon too, so
yeah, it sounds like it could be a Lorcon thing.
Going back to the last one for the Innocence Lost one. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know this until yesterday, but you know, when you're in the cabin and she has the 3 people and she's like, one of the people in here has an active thing on them. So first of all, you're that person. Uh-huh. Second of all, you can kill her and it'll give you a different quest to destroy the Dark Brotherhood. I had no idea
it's been a long time.
Was even a thing.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done that. I'll have to look into that stuff again.
What if you blow yourself up?
You can't do that.
Then the game's over.
With mods, I'm sure you can.
the game over. All done.
Also, if you kill her, she says, "Well done."
Well done. I think I have done that.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever played it that way.
Yeah. I have never done that because I didn't even realize that was even an option.
Yeah, of course it is.
Because, you know, like some NPCs, though, are like super important and you can't kill them.
They just take a knee and then they heal and get back up. Yeah. All right. You guys ready for number 6? We're on number 6 now.
Yep.
The Hidden City. Every time I say one,
no idea.
I just get like a shrug, like, what? I'm like, come on. The Hidden City. Game, quest, or novel? Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, or fantasy, horror, romance? The Hidden
City.
Come on into my Hidden City, baby.
That got creepy.
So that's a romance novel then, right? The Hidden City, where evil lurks. You must go into the Hidden City and retrieve the Oracle of Nightmares. I don't know. I'm just making up quest stuff that clearly has nothing to do with anything because that would give you the answer. Tim Tor's throwing out answers. All right. You guys ready? All right, let's see it. What do you got? We have novel, horror, game, Oblivion. The answer is novel.
Dang it.
Fantasy.
So I got 1 check mark.
Yeah, you got the first check mark. That's the most important one. That's the 100-point one.
I think there is a modded quest called The Hidden City, and that's the only reason that I wasn't like, it's in a game.
Yeah, Tim Tor in chat says there's a Skyrim mod that's now a standalone game, but it's called
The Forgotten City.
Is it the Forgotten City?
Yeah.
It's
like a Dwemer city. Yeah, I've played it before.
The Hidden City, so it's not quite the same thing. So this is an epic fantasy from the author Michelle West. Follows the intricate tale of the battle for control of the most powerful of the ruling houses of Assalian Empire, House Terrafin. The series is told largely from the perspective of Jewel Marcus, a remarkable young woman whose visions may be a key to saving the realm and all that she knows. Sounds like a fantasy novel.
Sounds like a bunch of crap.
Sounds like a bunch of garbage. All right, on to the next one. Question number 7. This one's short and sweet. The Ruins. Ruins.
Where did you get these?
Either from the game or from novels.
I mean, that could, if it's from a game, that could be from literally any of the games.
That's the point of the questions. The Ruins.
What the hell?
You're like conducting something over there.
There was an error on my marker.
It's a problem with having long hair. It gets in everything.
But it's not long. I cut it all off.
Long, like my hair is like this long now. Like this. It doesn't get in anything.
Mine's pretty long.
Yeah, see, mine was like that at one point in my life. Not anymore. All right, what do you have? What are the answers? We've got novel fantasy and game Morrowind. The answer is novel horror.
Oh, I was close.
This is a horror novel. This underrated thriller from Scott Smith sees a group of friends on a spring break trip stumble upon a shocking horror in the Mexican jungle. What began as an entertaining day trip soon spirals out of control as the group finds themselves stranded amongst ancient ruins, and a terrifying and creepy presence begins to slowly and grotesquely chip away at their sanity.
Steep.
Yeah.
Steep.
Yeah. All right, number 8. You guys are just gonna keep hating me. All right, this one is fight or flight.
Fight or flight?
Mm-hmm.
What?
What? Fight or flight?
Oh God.
Is it a quest? And if so, which game? Or is it a novel? And if so, which genre? Thoughts on this one? Chat, what do you guys think? Chat's being awfully quiet tonight.
Because they don't know either.
They don't know either. They're just entertained by you guys. Just going like every time one of these comes up, you both are like, just like, well, I don't know.
What is this?
I really don't even know. I'm just gonna.
All right, Tim Tor has a guess in chat. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
All right, let's see.
Sure.
What do you have? We've got novel horror and game Skyrim. Almost every single time you guys are like opposites. This is amazing. All right, this is, and you're not going to believe this. This is a romance novel.
What?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, when an arrogant Scotsman, Caleb Scott, steals a first-class seat from Ava Brevert in Samantha Young's Fight or Flight, it's the cherry on top of an overall bad day. But somehow, their feud lights a spark, and the two end up having a steamy layover.
Romance novels are so dumb. I don't know how anybody reads them. Like, how does that title like grab your attention?
Maybe you
as a romance novel.
Maybe you're just into steamy layovers, you know? Maybe that's just your thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we're just past halfway. This is question 8. Why don't you look through, and if you got the first check mark, then give yourself 100 points. Add those up. If you got a second check mark, that's another 50 points for that question. And let's total this up. And while you guys total this up, I'm going to go thank our patrons, including you guys, for being so awesome. So we'll be right back while you do some math. You didn't know you were getting homework today.
Oh, God.
All right, here we go.
We're good.
Yeah, get your phone out. Use your calculators if you need them. All right, we'll be right back.
The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign.
So it's the middle of the show, and I get to thank these two and all of the rest of our patrons for being so freaking awesome, because you guys are actually legitimately wonderful. I couldn't be doing this as a full-time thing without you guys. And Lotus isn't here, so I'm just going to have to say all the thank yous today, because you guys are just the best. Thank you so much for helping to support this show. And I don't know what else to say about that, because like from the bottom of my heart, this is something that I couldn't do without you guys, without the listeners, without the patron support, without you guys even just telling your friends about the show, any of that stuff. So thank you to everybody who has helped to support the show. Also, every week I get to thank Noodle here and also Daniel O for being supporters of the show, because they are our tier 5 supporters. So thank you for being our tier 5 supporters. And then everyone else who's a supporter. We currently have 51 patrons. That is amazing. I never even expected this to have that many. That's just absolutely nuts. So thank you to all of you guys. And also, if you haven't checked out the new shirts and stickers, all the designs are up on the Patreon, patreon.com/Elder Scrolls Lorecast. So go check those out. If you are currently a tier 3, you will get stickers. Every 3 months, you'll get the new design with the new stickers. If you are tier 4 or higher, every 3 months will get a new t-shirt. I can't wait till those go out. And these are limited edition, which is super cool. They'll never go up on the Robots Radio store. Once they're off the Patreon, you can't get them again. So if you are currently subbed to those levels, you will get them. They'll probably go out around December would be the first batch. And because things kind of rolled out September, October, November, they'd go out. You probably delivery times, probably November, December, I would assume. So make sure your shipping information is up to date. If you haven't upgraded or signed up for those tiers and you want to get the first set of shirts, make sure you do that soon. And once they're gone, they're gone. And then we move on to the next set and the next set and the next set. And we're going to go through all the different Daedric Princes. So you can get the whole set of them if you sign up now. And as long as you continue supporting the show, you'll get the whole set. And once they're gone, they're gone. So that's it. And then we move on to the next set. So thank you again. This is just an extra bonus thing that I threw on there just to say thank you for continuing supporting the show. So that's what we got going on. Thank you, everybody. And we've got some new patrons for the last month that I want to make sure I can call out. We have Tracy F., who upgraded to a tier 4 in September.
That's me.
That's you. And thank you for doing that. That's awesome. We have Javier P., who signed up. Isaac S. upgraded to a tier 3. That's awesome. Zulgeek signed up as a patron. Thank you, Zulgeek. Boss B signed up as a tier 4 patron. And David R. signed up as a tier 4 patron as well. And then Remington C. upgraded. And also Sergi P. signed up. A bunch of new patrons in September. So thank you, everybody, for helping to support the show. That is amazing. All right, we've got the rest of the show to get to. And we're going to have to find out who is going to win this game. So here we go.
Yes, you're entirely brilliant. Conquering madness and all that. Blah, 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 blah.
Jay Bubier am I saying your name right? In chat says, hey, that's me. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out and being here. And somebody else is in here, too, with us. UD Wendigo just finished the first episode of ESO Lowcast and heard about the stream. Thanks for dropping by. This is awesome. Yeah, we're doing a patron episode where we're doing a quiz. So feel free to throw out some answers, see if you can get some of these right. So how are you guys doing? What are the scores at right now? Where are you guys at?
According to my calculations, I'm at 500.
500. All right.
I'm at 700.
700. Okay, this is still pretty close because that's only two. Yeah. It's only 2 questions away, or like 1.5 and then another half, sort of. So it's pretty close, and we have 7 more questions to go, if I did my math right, because we have 15 total, and then the final question, which has a wager. So
maths are hard.
Maths are hard, guys. Hababier. Habab. Oh, it's an H. It's a J that sounds like an H. Oh, fancy. All right. Cool. Well, thank you for supporting the show, and thank you for being here. All right. Let's get to the next one. Here we are. This is number 9. Number 9. You guys ready for this? The Bitter Cup. The Bitter Cup. I see the wheels turning. Eyes are squinting. One person's eyes got bigger and one person's eyes got smaller. I'm not sure what that means, but I think that means gears turning, maybe?
The Bitter Cup?
The Bitter Cup.
That just sounds weird.
The Bitter Cup. What do you think? Well, you're welcome. Thanks, chat, for being here. Pedro, welcome to the stream. All right, you have answers down?
Yeah.
Tinthor has a guess in chat. All right, let's see what your answers are. We've got novel fantasy. Both of you put the same answer for once. Look at that, or for twice. I think this is the second time this has happened.
I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, the answer for this is game Morrowind.
Dang.
That's why we didn't know, because we haven't played it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I got the first one because it sounded like it was from Morrowind.
Yeah, some of the people in chat actually got this one. So this is a Thieves Guild quest. Upon completing Speak with Perseus, Gentleman Jim Stacy will try to use the information the Nerevarine obtained to sway more Fighters Guild members. This is part of Morrowind. All right, next one, number 10. Number 10.
Oh.
The Coldest Sleep. The Coldest Sleep. Is this again with a shrug? Is this a quest name from Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim? Or is this a novel, fantasy, horror, or romance? The Coldest Sleep.
That's a good question.
That's a wonderful question. That's a wonderful question. All right, you ready? Let's see them. Game Skyrim and novel horror. It's very different answers.
It could be either one of those.
It could be either one. The correct answer is Game Oblivion.
Oh, I got the game right.
You got the game right on that one. This is a Dark Brotherhood quest. And this is a continuation of the quest line where your next target is a Nord named Havelstein Whoreblood. H-O-A-R, not W-H-O-R-E.
I was going to say. It's like, wait a second.
Why is your name Whoreblood? My father named me. Well, he must not have liked your mother very much. Who is always 5 levels above the hero. So you have to go murder him. So you get some points for that. All right, number 11. We're getting close to the end here. You guys are gonna give me funny looks on this one too.
Oh no!
All right, this one is The Pursuit.
I just can't.
The Pursuit. It's just simply The Pursuit. P-U-R-S-U-I-T. Pursuit. Quest or novel? Ready? Let's see what you got. We've got novel horror or novel romance. Ooh, it could be either of those, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Watch it be neither.
you're right. It is. It's neither. It's another Skyrim quest.
Are you serious?
Yes. Timtor's right. It is a Skyrim quest. Yeah. It is a Thieves Guild quest. The Dragonborn must infiltrate Mercer Frey's house in Riften to find where he has fled and what his plans are.
And how many times have I played that stupid quest?
You're in pursuit of Mercer Frey for the Thieves Guild. It's towards the end of the Thieves Guild line.
Dang it.
Yeah. I tried offering some obscure names, but were quests that like many of us probably played multiple times. You know?
Yeah, and just never paid attention to.
Never paid attention to the name of the quest. Yep. All right, next one on the list, number 12. Ooh, this one's interesting. Okay, this one has a little bit more flavor to it. You ready? The Girl with the Glass Feet. The Girl with the Glass Feet. What do you think? Quest for Morrowind, Oblivion, or Skyrim, or novel, fantasy, horror, or romance? The Girl with Glass Feet.
Sounds like some Cinderella stuff.
It does kind of, right? Except
what
those are
thinking.
shoes. Like if her feet fell off at the ball, how did she get home? That's a real twist. All
Really?
right, what did you guys put? We got novel, romance, novel, fantasy. Okay, we're in the novel department here. We both have novel, so you both get points for novel. You got that part, but only one of you gets points for fantasy.
Dang it.
Dang it! So close.
Yeah.
So close. So here's the synopsis. Strange things are happening on the remote and snowbound archipelago. That's a wonderful word. Of Saint Hada's land. Magical winged creatures flit around the icy bogland. Albino animals hide themselves in the snow-glazed woods. And Ida McLaird is slowly turning into glass.
What?
Yep.
Perfect.
All right.
Exactly what I thought it was.
Of course. All right. Ready for another one? We're down to 13. We got 3 more left, and then the big final question. Here we go. Tears of the Savior. Tears of the Savior.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm serious. Is this a game quest, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, or a novel, fantasy, or romance?
Wait, say it again. Sorry.
Tears, like things that come out of your eyes when they get wet, of the Savior. What do you feel? What does your gut tell you? I can hear the marker making like squiggly sounds.
Oh, really? Sorry. Can you hear my cats fighting?
No, I couldn't hear that.
Okay. You can hear the marker, but you can't hear the cats.
I think it's just closer to the microphone. Maybe I can hear it in the background. I don't know. I'm just not paying attention. Maybe
my kitten is trying to play with my older cat, and she's like having none of it.
We got some answers in chat. What do you guys say? You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Let's put them up there. What do you got? We got game Skyrim, game Oblivion. Oh, both of these are game. You both get points for game. And one of you gets points for Oblivion.
Nice.
Tears of the Savior. A Khajiit named Sidrasa asks the hero of Kvatch to find Girardin's tears. Sidrasa enjoys collecting crystals, especially those of a magical nature, and is willing to pay a handsome amount of gold for each tear recovered for this one. That's my Khajiit voice.
It reminded me of the Thieves Guild part of the quest line where they go in and kill Mercer Frey and with the snow elf statue thing.
Yeah, and the water starts rising and all that stuff.
But I don't know if that was part of the last one.
I see. Okay. All right. 2 questions left. We're coming down to the end.
Oh.
All right. This one is, you ready? Born in Ice. Born in Ice. Quest, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, or novel, fantasy, horror, or romance. Chat, what do you think? We got some people guessing in chat. Can you guys figure this one out? Born in Ice. I need some like thinking music. No, you don't do that. We'll get canceled. I'll have to pay royalties. All right, what do you think? What do you guys have? Novel, fantasy, game, Skyrim.
It sounded like some Skyrim stuff.
It does.
It does kind of sound like some Skyrim stuff, doesn't it?
Probably. You're probably right.
Yeah, almost like it has something to do with like a, I don't know, snow elf of some sort, something like that. You know, like I don't know, but it is a romance novel.
Dang.
I got one there.
Born in Ice. Shadow of the Moon is a whirlwind romance set against the background of an Indian mutiny. This is part of that series. Amidst exotic descriptions of the British Raj, the novel follows the story of Winter de Ballesteros, a beautiful English heiress who returns to India. She engages in a splendid romance with Captain Alex Randall, her protector and escort, and together they come up against the challenges of war and the bitter bloodshed tearing through the region.
Sounds exhilarating.
It's amazing, right? Right.
Very romantic.
Yeah, very romantic. All right.
Yeah, totally.
And then the final question for this part of the game: the pillow friend.
Oh my! That just sounds.
First thing that came to my mind, I feel like I shouldn't even write it
I know.
The pillow friend.
This just sounds awful.
So is this a quest?
I'm gonna go out there on this one.
Is this some sort of weird, wacky Morrowind quest, or something in Oblivion that's kind of rare, or some Skyrim thing that's just off the deep end, or is this a novel? Is this a romance novel? This could be a romance novel. Is this a horror novel? Is this a fantasy? What is this? What do you guys think? I did hear the cats that time.
Yeah, he's like trying to find me. He's like, where are you?
All right, let's see what you guys put for this last one. Where are you at with this? Novel?
Wait.
Horror. You went with horror for this. The pillow friend.
I feel
like somebody who takes a
snuffs
pillow
you out with a pillow?
Yes.
Wow.
I just feel
That's
dirty.
where I went.
I feel dirty showing this. Like
romance novel. You think it's okay? So I mean, that would make more sense, right? Like pillow friend, like your pillow buddy. Like you're like, hey baby,
No,
hey baby, we pillow talk.
Bad.
Pillow talk. Yeah, like you boop each other's noses and you're like,
No,
how are
that's
you?
not where.
No, you're like
Nope.
snuffing people out with pillows and you're like cutesy pillow
Well,
talk.
initially I went where he was at,
Uh-huh.
but then I was like, this could be some horror stuff.
You're right.
All right. Chat, what do you guys think? There's cheesy romance novel. This feels like the titles from romance novels you see in grocery stores.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boop. All right. This is a novel. You both got that part right. And it is horror.
Yes.
You're right. All right, get this. A little girl longing for a friend gets more than she bargains for when her aunt gives her a porcelain doll named Miles.
That's totally not where I was going with it, but
Nope. She's
Still
everything
got it
she
right.
could have asked for, and he'll make her every wish come true. For
sounds
a price.
like Robert the Doll.
I don't know that one.
You don't know Robert the Doll?
Oh, I don't know.
He's like supposedly a real doll.
Oh, okay.
That was
Yeah. There's a few of those, and then people sell like haunted dolls on eBay.
I
Should look
think
this
he
up.
was he might have been the inspiration for. No, that wasn't Annabelle.
I think Annabelle was actually Annabelle. It was like a
The Raggedy
Raggedy
Ann
Ann.
doll.
Yeah.
It was the inspiration for Chucky. That's what it was for.
For Chucky, the movies and stuff.
Yeah, Robert the Doll was the inspiration for Chucky.
Yeah, dolls are just creepy in general. Anything that looks
Yeah,
like
I
a
don't
person
like
that
them.
isn't a person looks
They
creepy.
freak me out.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Good old spooky stuff. It's that time of year, so that's fun. All right, add up your points. Let's see where we're at. Where are we at? What are the totals? The Pillow Friend. Yeah, I should have saved the image of the front of this book because it's pretty creepy. It's like the little girl laying in bed, and there's like the creepy like ghost of a guy like from the porcelain doll on the pillow next to her, and it's
Gross.
yeah, it's pretty creepy looking.
That's disgusting.
Dolls on eBay, no thanks, no nightmares for me, thank you very much. Oh, they're all totally fake. They're not real. They're just like somebody found an old doll in like a pawn shop or something, and then they just made up a story and put it on eBay. That's all it is. And then they're making lots of money for just writing dumb stories and putting them on eBay. That's totally all it is. This one is an active spirit. She likes company, and when you don't give her attention, sometimes she plays with the lights. Like stuff like that. I feel a cringe in the force. All right, where are we at with the points? What are you guys at?
I got another 500, so I'm at 1,000 total.
Wow, an even 1,000. All right.
I believe I am at 1150.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
We close.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is still very close. That's like that. Technically, that is one question apart. One question apart.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the final question. And what you need to do here is determine how much you're going to wager. And I will tell you a few things. The answer to this question is a number. It is not a quest title. You're not determining if this is a novel. None of that kind of stuff. The answer to this question is a novel. Is not a novel. The answer to the question is a number, and I will give you some wiggle room. You don't have to get the number exact. If you get the number exact, I will give you triple the points that you wagered.
Oh gosh.
If you get the number within 10, I will give you double the points that you wagered. So if you wagered 1,000 points, I will give you not that extra 1,000 points. I'll actually give you 2,000 points. Does that make sense? So if you're at Noodle's at 1,000 points. So you wager 1,000 points, you not only get your extra 1,000 points, you get another 1,000, but you would be at 3,000 points. Does that make sense? If you're within 10. If you're within 20 points, then it counts as getting it right. You'd still get that extra, you'd get 1,000 points. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Anything else, you lose. You lose your wager. You're out. Anything else is bad, including going over the number. Price is Right's rules. You cannot go over the number.
Oh no.
So you have to be at the number or lower by 10 or 20 to get a positive increase in your score.
Okay.
Within 20 is break even. So exact 3 times points. Within 10, 2 times points. Within 20, break even. Don't lose anything. Anything else is lose. So I don't think I said the break even last time. So to be clear, exact 3 times the points. Within 10, 2 times the points. Within 20, break even.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so determine how much you're going to wager, and I'll give you one other hint. This has to do with Oblivion.
All right. Well, I'm screwed.
What do we do? Where do we write our wager?
So just write down on your sheet of paper anywhere how many points,
Okay.
like underneath the total amount of points, write down the amount of points that you're going to wager. It could be all of your points. It could be none of your points. You can't wager more points than you have.
5 million points.
5 million points! So wagering all the points, more than a billion majillion points. All right, here's the question. So don't show how much you wagered. You can't show each other how much you wagered.
I didn't. It's the back.
Yeah. So okay. Now you're gonna answer the question, right? So, and then don't show your answers until I tell you. Until we go over this. Okay. So the question is, how many total journal quests are there in Oblivion?
Oh,
Total quests.
I'm
Total.
gonna put my wager on the screen.
Okay. How many total journal quests? You just have to give me a number. If you're within 20 without going over, you break even. You don't lose anything.
I'm pretty sure I got it wrong.
All right. Do you have your answers? Okay. So Noodle, you are trailing by 150 points right now.
Mm-hmm.
What did you wager? You wagered 0 points. So it doesn't matter if you get this right. Let's see what your answer is. Answer is 110. Okay, I'm not going to tell you if you got this right or not, because it doesn't really matter. So your score, no matter what, is still 1,000. T-Rex, what did you wager?
I wagered 50.
50.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
50. So you win no matter
Because
what.
that's only like, it's only like the second part of a question. So,
So you
win
no matter what.
You got it.
You got it. You're a winner. Let's see how much you won. Let's see how much you won by. Let's see if you got this right. What was your guess? 50 total quests. All right, chat's throwing out some answers here. Let's see if anybody in chat gets this right.
complete guess.
Hey Bobby, I mess up the name probably again. 200. We've got 333, 150. The actual number is 204.
I wasn't even close.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Wow. So you lost the 50 points, but you won the game. Congratulations, T-Rex. You are our winner.
I don't win things very often.
You're the champion.
You're the champion. You got bragging rights for this month. Congratulations.
Yeah. Why does this keep popping up on my computer?
I don't know. Yeah, good
It's
job.
the stupid thing with the weather. I'm like, get out of here.
I'm just going to call you Bob for short in chat. Bob would have gotten this within the 10 points. So you would have doubled your score.
Wow.
Bob, that's good. Congratulations. That's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So nice work, man. This is tough. And you guys got a fair amount of points on this. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
You guys both ended the game
That was good.
with
That
a
was a
solid
good
amount of
game.
points.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
interesting.
surprised at how well I did.
Right? It's interesting how many of those titles could be any one of those things.
Exactly.
Right? The only one I think I was confident about was question 4.
Innocence Lost.
What's it called? The one with Aventus Aretino.
Yes, Innocence Lost, the Dark Brotherhood in
Yes,
Skyrim.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only one I was confident about.
Yeah. Noodle, did you have any that you were like, oh, this is obviously the answer?
No, I got into my head too much, Tom.
Too much.
Dang it.
Too much. There were some that you were like, oh no, this is clearly this, and I felt like you were just like, oh no, this is this.
Nope.
No.
Fake it till you make it.
I thought I would have got you guys with Born in Ice. Feeling like that was Skyrim.
What question number was that?
That was 14.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, I did
novel,
not get
but
that.
I didn't.
Yeah, you guys got that as like a novel, right? But
I got it wrong completely.
You got it wrong completely. And the Pillow Friend was weird, but you both got that as a novel, right? And then the Hidden City also. I mean, that could have been a Dwemer thing,
right?
But that was a novel.
That was the one that I knew wasn't a quest because I thought it was that modded quest. But it was the Forgotten City, so I was still wrong, but I was right. So I don't.
right.
I mean,
yeah, and then the girl with the glass feet. I was wondering.
That was just weird.
That was weird, but I didn't know if maybe you guys thought that might have something to do with like glass armor.
I forget what I put for that. What number was that again?
12. That was
12.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It just sounded like some weird stuff. So
it just sounded like weird stuff. Yeah.
I was like, this has got to be a book about weird things.
Yeah. All right. Well, man, thank you so much for playing along with this and going along for the ride, because this was a lot of fun. And
it was.
It's one of those things where, like, I guess the more experience you had, the more it would have been able to, like with Innocence Lost, you would have been able to be like, yeah, that really does seem like it was a quest, right? But when it comes down to it, like a lot of times it's just like, well, is it? Is it not? Maybe not.
Was it Innocence Found? Was it Innocence Lost?
Right.
Innocence Lost, maybe? Yeah, and total number of quests, 204 in Oblivion.
It's not bad.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy stuff. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. This has been super fun. Do you guys have anything you're doing? Anything cool you want to share with the community, or ways that people can get a hold of you? Anything cool going on?
Nope, I'm not that cool.
No, you're not that cool.
I don't have friends.
I'm just here.
So
Aww.
I know that's not even a joke.
Well, I know you guys hang out on the Discord and pop into the streams and things and do that kind of stuff. So that's a lot of fun. You got that going for you.
Yeah. I just recently got a Twitter, but I have no followers except for Lotus.
Oh, okay. Well, you should share it. Share your Twitter, and then maybe you'll get more people to follow you on Twitter.
It's T-Rex.
Is it just at T-Rex, or is there like underscores?
Let me look. I forgot.
Yeah, you can look it up. Noodle, do you want to share anything while she looks that up?
Just find me on Discord.
Noodle al dente.
If we want to be friends, we'll be friends.
Yeah, it's
it happens.
At T-Rex with no dash 9431. I don't know if the numbers matter.
The numbers do matter. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody else probably grabbed T-Rex like years ago before anyone else could get it. Yeah.
It's at T-Rex, capital T, capital R, 9431. And I have one follower.
There you go.
And it's Lotus.
Okay, well, we need to give you some more followers. So if you are fans of Elder Scrolls and you want to follow T-Rex, then drop some follows, post some awesome stuff, and follow each other, because we're a community. Gosh darn it.
Oh, I am also in Discord as T-Rex.
Yes,
so
you are in
there's
Discord.
Also that.
Yeah, and we've all been hanging out in the mornings during the morning streams playing.
Yes, those are very fun.
Video games and saying dumb things. T-Rex is in charge of saving all the dumb things I say in the quotes.
But Streamlabs is being drunk all the time.
Freaking Streamlabs.
When I put the quote that I want it to say, it says two different ones. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I'm gonna have to fire Streamlabs
for real
and hire some other bot to do Streamlabs' job, at least with the quotes. So
thanks, Noodle, you followed me.
Yeah, so okay, here I'm gonna share it. It's T-Rex.
2 followers now.
Yeah, T-Rex. Thanks. And then what were the numbers? I'm gonna just post this in chat so everybody can see it in chat. So
9431.
Twitter.com/T-Rex9431.
Yes.
So there's the link.
My goodness, they're fighting over there in the kitchen.
Crazy cats. Yeah, one of my dogs bit the other dog in the butt. So
my dog tries to play with the cats, and he's a black lab mixed, and neither of them like him. And
they're like, "You're the dumb dog. Leave us alone."
Yes. And I feel so bad for him because he just wants to play.
He just wants to be friendly. He's like, "Come on, guys, can I play?"
Yeah. He's kind of dumb.
Yeah. Black lab. Yeah, I can totally see it. Yeah. Oh,
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Well, it looks like you're going to get some new followers. I shared the link. I'm sure people are going to hear this episode and drop you some follows. And yeah, I totally mean it. If you are not on the Robots Radio Discord, then what are you doing? We've got a wonderful community over there. And if you have the ability to come join us during the live shows or over on the Robots Radio Twitch channel in the mornings, I've been streaming in the mornings starting around 8:30, and for the next few hours, usually through the middle of the day, playing games, working on stuff. You guys can be my coworkers because I'm here by myself with my dogs. We've got a dog cam and me, and it's fun to just work and chat with you guys or play games in the mornings when I feel like not doing work. And it's been super fun just hanging out with everybody. So come do that. And if you want to join us on the show next month at the end of October, maybe we could do another one of these types of episodes where we do a fun game, or we could talk about stuff. We could talk about all the scary stuff in Elder Scrolls. I mean, it is October, right? That could be a fun topic. Spooky things.
I have broadened my search from just true crime in Elder Scrolls
Okay.
to dark Elder Scrolls, because I feel like the first one was kind of limited.
Okay.
So I'm kind of working on that a little bit.
All right. Yeah, we should. I think there needs to be a group of people who commit to doing a podcast about.
I want to do it.
I think we just need to have the right team of people.
I know.
Just to commit. Somebody with a good voice, somebody who can write it, and somebody who can produce it. You want to be the writer? You want to be the producer?
I don't know, maybe.
You could be the writer. You could do the writing part. You just look up the quests and then you just turn it into an intriguing story.
Yeah.
That lures people in.
I could do that.
You could do that part. Then you just need somebody to produce it and somebody to do the voiceover.
Yeah.
There you go. Then you got Elder Scrolls, a true crime podcast.
True crime.
All right. Well, I think that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you for joining me. This has been super fun. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
Yep, it was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
It was awesome.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'll see you guys next month. And of course, I'll see you on the Discord and on stream and other places, all over the place on many other days before next month. And, I guess that's it. Usually I'd say something to Lotus, but he's not here. Bye, Lotus. Have fun playing your stupid
Lotus.
game and stay hanging out with us. You're fired. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. See you. Bye, everyone. Thanks for listening to the Elder Scrolls Lorecast. If you have something you'd like to contribute to the show, please reach out to us at elderscrollslorecast@gmail.com or on Twitter @ESO Lorecast. I really appreciate you listening, and I'd love to hear from you soon.
You've been listening to a Robots Radio podcast. Smart shows for interesting people. Check out all the shows at robotsradio.net.